Hi, hello, welcome to our podcast Kadhai Payanam. I'm Rakshana. In this episode, I'm going to tell you a note on the Chola period for the understanding of Ponniyin Selvan novel. The Imperial Chola period is considered as a golden age in South Indian history. The Cholas ruled between the 9th and 13th century. The heartland of their nation was the fertile Kaveri Delta with the rivers Kollidam and Agniyaru as its northern and southern boundaries. The territories considered as that of the Pallavas in the north as well as the Pandya lands in the south comprised the beginnings of the Chola Empire. One of the earliest Chola kings was Karihala, AD 150, who was son of Ilamche Chenni, who had wonderful chariots drawn by Arab horses. He ruled from Kaveri Patnam and had well-established trade with seafaring Yavanas, Arabs, Egyptians and Chinese. In Sangam period, the Greeks and Romans were called as Yavanas. Karihala built several dams across the Kaveri. In the Kaveri Delta, the space on which one elephant could lie down produced enough to feed 7 elephants. Shipbuilding and temple architecture were established arts. Foreigners were numerous in seaports. Yavanas were employed as palace guards and to police the streets. Curiously made iron lamps, wine, gold coins and horses were important imports. Food grain, cotton cloth, black pepper, other spices, timber, gemstones and perfumes were exported. The practice of erecting hero stones as memorials for warriors who died on the battlefield was common during the Sangam period, and it continued for several centuries. By the 9th century, the delta region of the Kaveri basin was already densely populated. Nevertheless, it was still in the process of being cleared of forest and being settled. Politically, the Kaveri Delta was still a frontier region between the settled lands of the Pallavas in the north and the Pandyas in the south. Imperial Cholas began their expansion under Vijayalaya, AD 850 to 870. He captured Tanjore, AD 850, and built a temple for the goddess Durga. He was at the time a feudatory of the Pallavas. His son Aditya I gained complete independence after the battle AD 885 of Sri Purambiyam near Kumbakonam. He captured the Pallava territories after a battle in AD 903. His son Parandaha I ruled for 48 years, 907 to 955. The dream of this monarch suffered a setback due to the invasion of Rashtrakutas from the north. The Cholas were crushed in the Battle of Takkolam, North Arcot, 949 AD. The next 30 years were a period of confusion. Kandaraditya, AD 949 to 957, and Arinjaya, AD 957, ruled for short period. Sundara Chola, AD 957 to 973, did regain a large extent of his territories. His last years were crowned by tragedy and internal strife. Madurandaka Uttama Chola, son of Kandaraditya, conspired to murder the crown prince Aditya II and forced Sundara Chola to recognize him as the heir in preference over the younger son Arunmolivarman, later who became Rajaraja Chola. Rajaraja I, 985 to 1014, recovered vast territories including Lanka and began an unchecked expansions lasting for centuries. Conquest beyond the seas was achieved by Rajendra I, 1012 to 1044, who went as far as Bengal, Burma, the islands of the Malayan archipelago and the Siamese Peninsula. Kulothunga I is said to have established emphasis with Imperial China. Years later, during the last years of Kulothunga III, 1178 to 1218, Maravarma Sundara Pandya I entered the heartland of the Chola country. After that, the empire struggled for its very existence with the death of Rajendra III, 1279. The Chola territories were once again absorbed into the Pandyan kingdom. I hope you understand this episode on Imperial Chola Emperors. See you soon on the first episode of Ponniyin Selvan novel. Thanks for listening and supporting me. Bye bye.